Howdy, folks. It's your favorite dynamic duo.
Hello, baby.
Hello. We are here. We are as liberated. Yes.
Okay, I'm done.
Why does your mic seem muffled to me?
How about now? Let me make sure it's coming through the correct thing. Oh no, it's coming through. How about now? Is it better?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
But make sure that you have the noise cancellation and all that. Because there's an echo.
Are we good?
Did you get the noise?
Yes, I did.
I think we're good now.
Okay. Excellent, Tante.
Oh my gosh, yes, I can hear you. It's Tara Priolo Studio, everybody. Introduce yourself.
I'm Tara Priolo Studio. I'm your resident white-faced, biracial, multi-passionate musician, and I talk about the issue that nobody wants to talk about and push you to do the same. That's it.
I am Dr. Flo. I'm not telling you what I heard, but what I know. What I know is that you're loved and lovable. You've always been loved and lovable, and you're always going to be loved and lovable for the rest of your life. I'm a coach and mentor who helps dreamers of all ages follow their bliss. We have programs like Unfuckwithable with Flo, and also Performing Arts Academy for creatives of all ages. If you're looking to release your throat chakra and creatively express yourself on the planet, we've got services and offers for you, and we are launching the Love Experience. And maybe we'll talk about that a little later, but we want to welcome you to the Daily Boost. We're kicking off this week with Tara. And what's the theme again?
It is letting someone help you. Letting someone help, I guess. I added the you. Apologies.
That's amazing. Letting someone help. I'm pulling it up because I feel like that would be like a great place to just step right on in. I was walking up a steep mountain in China. I was tired. Steps loomed endlessly ahead of me. Just when I thought I couldn't go one step farther, a group of women climbers came along. They noticed my weariness. One stood in front of me, another behind me, and one woman grabbed my left hand. My left hand. When I couldn't take one more step, their support and energy carried me along. We walked together for a while until I felt strong again. Later, I found it remarkable that I allowed myself to receive other people's help. Knowing we can take care of ourselves is good, but we can take that too far. It's easy for most of us to give to other people. It puts us in control. We're more vulnerable when we let someone take our hand and lead the way. Help and support are all around us, no matter what our needs are. Help may come in the kindness of strangers. It may take the form of a group such as Alcoholics Anonymous, Al-Anon, or the Compassionate Friends, a group for people who are grieving the death of a loved one. It may be a friend who reaches out to help us, or a relative or someone at work. The assistance offered may be practical: advice, money, teaching us a skill, making us a meal when we're sick. The help offered may be emotional support, someone to listen and care. Sometimes just having someone present is what we need.
I like knowing other people are there for me. But I have had a fiercely independent, stubborn streak since I was a child. Some of it began when I was ill. Couldn't attend school for a year and had to stay home all alone and teach myself my studies because my mom worked a lot. I can still be like a 2-year-old, trying to tie my own shoes. Just leave me alone, I can do this myself, whether I can or not. It's still hard for me to let other people help. I'm afraid I'll be indebted, that there will be some kind of trick or hitch, that I'll lose my pride or lose control. It's good to have boundaries about whom we let help us and what kind of help we receive. But come on. Some of us have carried this illusion too far. We struggle on, thinking we are all alone and have to do everything ourselves. Asking for and allowing ourselves to receive help is the value of the week.
But come on, some of us have carried this illusion too far. We struggled on thinking we are all alone and have to do everything ourselves. One of the wonderful teachings of Emotions Anonymous, which I kind of am brainwashing all of my friends and family and the people who don't flee into the hills with, one of the sayings of this program, this 12-step program for emotional sobriety, is that we need people. No one is alone, and we need people. And asking for and allowing ourselves to receive help is the value of the week. I'm also reminded of a saying that from Les Brown that I say all the time in the community. Ask for help and don't stop asking until you get it. And I mean this, folks. Ask for help and do not stop asking until you get it, because you're worthy. You really are worthy of having great things happen to you. I want to anchor today's chat once again in the 7-day pillar challenge from our wonderful healing practitioner, my managing partner, Poppy Water. On Sundays, we focus in on our root chakra.
What is happening? What is happening? We're anchoring the root chakra. Would you like me to choose some questions? No, I can't hear you. There is no sound.
Wait! So,
Now I can hear you.
wait! So, I was talking for a long time.
Well, no, like I heard all the way up until we're doing root chakra. Like I'd like to anchor today's in root chakra, and then all of a sudden there was no sound, and I was like, what had happened was.
Oh man, the root chakra is the I am, you guys. It is I am present. I am. I am doing the most. I am enjoying in tonight's boost. Poet Rosé. Never go in search for love, go in search of life, and life will find you the love you seek. It's so true, you guys.
And to give the viewers and the listeners.
Never go in search of love. Never go in search of love. Go in search of life, and life will find you the love you seek.
And here's the full description of said wine. Wink, proudly presents the 2022 Lost Poet Rosé in collaboration with the enigmatic author Atticus, to unveil a poetic adventure brimming with whimsy and laughter in every pore. This California rosé channels the spirit of an impromptu beachside soiree where the sun sets and memories are made. Capturing the essence of a playful summer fling, this rosé entices with flirtatious flavors of pink grapefruit, strawberry Jolly Rancher, oh wow, and a twist of lime zest. Its light, dry, and easy drinking nature will have you reaching for another glass like a page-turning romance novel. Pair this rosé with a delectable sushi roll for a harmonious union of flavors. The wine's bright acidity and fruity notes balance the rich, savory notes of the sushi, creating an unforgettably poetic dining experience. The flavor profile: it is fun, easy drinking red fruit, and the body is light, the sweetness is dry, and the alcohol, the ABV, chow, is 12.5%.
Yeah, she's a slow walk in a very bitter park. When they say grapefruit and lemon zest, she hits you right back in the back of the jawline.
No, thank you.
And she's dry, and she is watery in consistency, but that could be because I poured her over ice, because I'm just trashy that way.
Trashy, classy. Classy, trashy.
You know, it takes all types to make the world go round. I'm just one.
You are.
Do some questions.
Root chakra questions.
And can I ask them to you in the U form? And can you ask some of me in the U form? And maybe those of you who are watching over on Instagram and YouTube would love to chime in.
Oh, sure. I am here now. Am I asking first, or are you asking first?
Oh, I can do the honors. Do you feel grounded and connected to the earth?
Yes.
Why?
It doesn't say why.
I'm asking why. I'm curious. I mean, like, what makes you personally, as a human being, not a human doing, feel? Who are we kidding? No one's talking to us. I'm gonna get that. No one's talking to us. Who are we kidding? Get that PowerPoint out of here. No
Get them out of here.
How do you know that you're grounded and rooted?
I know because I can feel the electricity of the environment, which is going to make me sound cray-cray.
No, we've always maintained that you were a witch here.
And that's okay. But, like, I know I feel like, I went outside today, and I am grounded. You know? I touched the grass, as they say.
What?
They say.
Yeah. I love that.
Are you doing one more, or shall I ask one?
Go for it.
Okay. I am live. Thank you. Do you trust yourself and others?
More and more every day, yes. I've talked very publicly on live streams about how I trust myself. I used to trust myself way more than I do now. The pandemic did something to my brain and completely caused a crisis of confidence that I'm just now pulling out of. But yes, I do. I do love A and B's advice that we move at the speed of trust. And if you don't trust yourself in the moment, it's okay to slow down the pace. You may not be able to come to a complete stop. Coming to a complete stop or a reset is a privilege that not a lot of people have. However, you may be able to just slow down just a little bit to regain a control of your life. And that's not to say that life can be controlled, but you can build a healthy relationship with your inside. I'm finding, though, and we've been talking about this for weeks in the network, that the more that I trust myself and stop bothering that trust, essentially some of us can start to trust ourselves and then we will dislodge our own stability. If I could just trust and then not bother that sense of trust, I think that that would give even a faster rise to the dream. So yeah, that's going to be the experiment of this week. What it looks like to move in trust and then to not bother that trust. To not dethrone it, to not jostle it, to not agitate it, but just to say, like, this is what it is. And I like it that way. Let's spread more of it.
And I like it that way.
It's so good. It's so good. Yeah.
Your turn.
For you, how do you connect with your sense of mission and calling?
Oh my gosh, I was just looking at that question for you. Okay. So many ways. Having conversations with people always connects me with my mission. Like, I always somehow come, I'm so sorry, y'all. I fully have a cold. Fully. So, I sound funny. And y'all are just gonna have to deal. I'm aware that I sound funny, okay? Don't come for me in the comments. Anyway, whenever I'm having conversations with people, or like something comes up, like literally yesterday, was it yesterday? Or Friday? Whenever I did my last daily boost, which I think was yesterday, even though it feels like it was about a week ago, someone came into the comments and was like, why are you talking? There's only 4 people here. And I was like, okay, girl. But then I went into my Instagram stories and I was like, what would y'all say? / like, why wouldn't I stop talking about my mission to lift every voice and to get everyone free, because everyone deserves to eat?
Wait, what was the rationale that because you only had 4 people in a space that you should not talk?
I should not talk. I apparently should wait until there's more subscribers in the space, I guess. I didn't respond.
Because the crowd gives you permission to speak?
I guess, child. That's what that person thought. But anyway, so, when I talk things through, or when I do a one-to-many explanation, I almost always end up right back with either nobody is free until we're all free, lift every voice, joy is the revolution, or push the damn button. Those are like the 4 places I always land. So when I am talking, that is the way I connect with my mission / calling. There are other ways, like writing out things. There are even more, when I chitter chatter with close friends, when I talk and unfuck with people, which, by the way, could there be a demo room over on demand like we have on the telly? Because I have an idea that I need to talk through, that I'm open to sharing with the group.
You would like a demo room within Unfuckwithable to workshop ideas.
Yes, like we have on the Telegram chat.
Absolutely.
Right. Thank
Coming
you so much.
right out.
Thank you so much. You can join Unfuckwithable for $25 a week.
I know a guy.
You can join Unfuckwithable for $25 a week over at lovedandlovable.bio.link, lovedandlovable.bio.link. Grab your member number, and then also just let us know in the message that you want to join Unfuckwithable. It's a program with Dr. Flo for accountability and growth. Okay. And to become unfuckwithable in your dreams. So that's how I connect with my mission and calling, and also just like existing is a thing. Okay. Last question pour vous. Ooh, I'm going to ask it because it threw you for a loop a couple weeks ago. Do you feel confident in your ability to survive and thrive?
Yes. I do. I really do. It's been, oh, these lessons have been so strong and pungent. But I got them. And I know that no matter what happens, I am, I can, and I will.
I am, I can, I will,
It
baby.
feels really, really good. Yes. How do you feel about your prospect of the future?
I feel good. Like, I feel like I'm being challenged in a lot of different ways right now that are going to push me even further into thriving, which feels exultante. You know, I like being challenged. There are a lot of people that shy away from challenges, but I work best when people are like, Terry, you can't do that. And I'm like, watch me dish.
Right.
Check in with me tomorrow. See where I'm at. You know? Yeah.
You like the call and response.
Yeah. Well, and like, I like the challenge to myself as well. You know, like if nobody else is challenging me, nobody external is challenging me, then internally I'm like, okay, how much more can I get done today? Or how much more can I stretch that, like, that brain pattern, you know?
I'm creating your room.
Thank you so much. I'm going to move us on while Dr. Flo is doing that. I'm going to read a Black Liturgies post. This was posted this morning, but I think it's a good one about healing and relates to help. I see you on the notifications. Rarely, if ever, are any of us healed in isolation. We have to beware of the extent to which liberal individualism has actually been an assault on community. When the genuine staff of life is our interdependency, is our capacity. Wait, hold on. Sorry. The first slide was by Bell Hooks. I don't think I said that. Rarely, if ever, are any of us healed in isolation. Second slide. We have to beware of the extent to which liberal individualism has actually been an assault on community. When the genuine staff of life is our interdependency, is our capacity to feel both with and for ourselves and other people. Also Bell Hooks. Inhale. I won't carry it alone. Exhale. I am no burden. You're not a burden for asking for help. Inhale. My journey is not solitary. Exhale. We heal together. That's what we do at Love and Action Network. We heal together. And then there's a contemplation slide, and I've really been liking that she's putting these out. So it says, are you more prone to cope with pain alone or in community? How was this modeled for you as a child? There are some really credible risks of healing in community. What are those risks for you? What are their origins in your story? How do you distinguish an isolation born of wisdom and rest from that which comes from fear and disillusionment? Who do you trust to heal alongside? And how do you know? I would encourage all of you, that's posted in my stories right now. So if you go to Instagram, you go to Terra Priolo Studio Instagram, you'll see that.
Read that last line, or those couple lines again. That's, oof.
Yeah, it's really deep, and I just encourage you all to like sit with these. And if you need to find it again, the account's name is Black Liturgies, and it's their latest post. So the last two sections. How do you distinguish an isolation born of wisdom and rest from that which comes from fear and disillusionment? Who do you trust to heal alongside? And how do you know? And I just think that is so important. That last one gets me. Who do you trust to heal alongside? And how do you know?
What is your, what are a couple of your benchmarks for this? Because, you know, everybody can't hold your story. Everyone can't hold your vulnerability. Everyone can't hold your confidence. Like, are there some things that you look for in a person? Like, for example, I look for emotional depth. Like, a person who only talks at the surface or likes to keep exchanges, conversations, and energy at a very superfluous or, surface level. I cannot choose to rest in that kind of individual. What about you?
Yeah. For me, I think it starts with what kind of content they're sharing with me. So, like, if I go to their page or if we're in DMs and they send me only like cutesy videos, like hippos singing, which is not to say that I don't send cutesy videos to people, because I do. Dr. Floto's the one about the me. Like, that's a cute one that I've sent before, right? But like, if it's all surface, if there's nothing that says like, I'm willing to talk about an issue with depth, then I can't trust you, right? I also, I'm a people watcher, and I really do listen to the words that come out of people's mouths. And if they're telling a story, and Dr. Flo knows this, one of the ways that I learned to trust him as a whole stranger on the internet was I witnessed him in a room on Clubhouse tell a story exactly as it happened. And there are a lot of people that change stories to make themselves look better, even if people that witnessed the thing that happened are in the room. And so, like, that is another way of, like, is the retelling of the stories that they're sharing the same every single time they share it? Or is it different to make themselves look better? Or is it hyperbolic? Or is it, like, what is it? And so that's another way that I learn to trust people, is just by listening to them, right? Yeah.
You're reminding me, Pastor Priolo, of the passage that says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So just listening to people and paying attention to them. I, too, am a people watcher. And just paying attention to people, they will eventually reveal their motivations, their intentions, the things that light them up, the things that go bump in their closets,
Right.
and beyond. And that gives us an opportunity to love people more deeply, because we see, what they're going through, even if they're not saying it. Like, you can. That's an experience from us meeting on Clubhouse. You can really hear the tone in people's voices. Meeting them outside of appearances gives you a whole different level and layer to the human experience. Shall we land this plane?
Let's land it. I want my chicken.
Okay, chicken. Well, I'm going to point everybody over to our online hub. It is called lovedandlovable.bio.link, lovedandlovable.bio.link, lovedandlovable.bio.link. New feature on the site, you guys. You can do a LIA quick app and create your member account directly from the website. So put in your name, your email, your phone number. We would love to text you to let you know what's going on, because we know we live busy lives, so we can reach through all of the habit babba and talk directly to you. Let us know why you'd like to connect. Maybe you want to volunteer. Maybe you want to plug deeper into the programs. Maybe you want to take classes with us here and courses. Maybe you want to come to some of our encouraging events for accountability and love. So you can go ahead and create your member account directly there by just giving us a few pieces of information. Our directory and seats and programs is now up there. Our store where you can buy services directly. Our newsletter and podcast where you're listening right now over on Substack and Spotify. It's fantastic. We do daily events, including watch parties and co-working and call-in services to our clients. So to check out our event calendar, that's there as well. To audition for the Love Experience, either online or in real life, you can go and find audition and applications there. Same for Loved and Lovable Academy. To learn more about Poppy Water, Angie, Tara, this guy called Flo. Click on the Our People link, and then our emotional resources, like the emotional wheels and the needs wheels, are under our resources. And then how to donate. You can send us some coffee or beyond if you would like to support our work. Thank you to all of our donors, sponsors, partners, producers, and those who have contributed to helping to elevate our bottom line. It really is bringing smiles into the home and creating smooth sails towards the next goalpost of kicking off this, community choir, here in Lexington, North Carolina, and then it's going to just spill out into the world from there. For all of our members who get their member accounts up top, down below here, this live chat and support desk is there for people who are under the nest of Love in Action Network. We are growing slowly but surely, and really stepping into the full manifestation of what it means to be alive. I'm not sure if you're there, Tara, and I have a complete...
Oh, you are frozen, baby.
Yeah.
I was freaking out a little bit. Those in the audience may have seen that, because I looked up, and I'm pretty sure I'm still watching CBS, and Anderson Cooper is on the screen. So that's fun. But anyway, y'all can find me at the same link as Dr. Flo was saying. And then you can also find me at tarapriolo.com/links, tarapriolo.com/links. You can find all of the things that I do there. I am currently accepting a couple very specific vocal students, okay, for October, to start the first week of October. I have async lessons. I also have free things like Liberation Conversations, as well as Lift Every Voice. And Lift Every Voice people that are already subscribed, y'all get ready, because I am hopefully bringing some things out this week as I find the time to do it. Although it's going to be a busy week because I get to get started on a very special project that I'm so excited about. So anyway, love y'all. Continue to be anti-racist, be safe, wear a mask, make good trouble, do good work. I love y'all hardcore. You are loved and lovable, and ain't nobody could change that whether you accept help or not. And we will see you next time.